Hey folks, and welcome to CarStars' 10 Eerie Facts about the Addams family's 32 Packard in the 1991 and 1993 The Addams Family films. Fact number 1. Although assumed by many that the car was some kind of hearse, the Addams Family movie car is actually a 1932 Packard 903 8 Deluxe Convertible Sedan, and it was used in both the Addams Family in 1991 and Addams Family Values in 1993. So, this iconic vehicle served as the Addams family car in both films, making it quite special indeed. This exceptionally rare car, and we'll get into just how rare it is a bit later on, was sourced from a private owner and selected for its striking presence, as well as being reminiscent to the even older Packard that was used in the original 1964 Addams Family TV series, and it certainly continued to fit the gothic and aristocratic aesthetic of the Addams family nicely. Given the car's rarity and its perfect vintage appeal, it was essential for the production team to find a vehicle that could reflect the Addams' mysterious wealth and style, and since only a single car was used, it makes it even more notable for its use in both of the 1990s big-screen Addams Family productions. Fact number 2. The 1932 903 8 Deluxe model is powered by Packard's signature Big 8 engine, a 385 cubic inch inline 8-cylinder engine, which was a powerhouse for its time. This engine produced around 135 gross horsepower, sent to a 3-speed manual transmission, which was quite a significant power output in the early 1930s. One of the standout aspects of this engine was the high-compression cylinder head option. While most engines of that era were designed with lower compression ratios to accommodate the quality of fuel available, the high-compression head on the Packard 8 Deluxe model allowed for a higher compression ratio, increasing the engine's efficiency and performance. In addition, the cutting edge for the era, vacuum-assisted clutch worked in conjunction with this powerful engine, allowing drivers to handle the torque more smoothly, especially in city driving conditions. Combined with Packard's renowned build quality and craftsmanship, the engine in the 903 Deluxe was not only a symbol of performance, but also of engineering excellence. Fact number 3. The Packard 8 Deluxe line was a hallmark of luxury automobile production in the 1930s, embodying the craftsmanship and attention to detail for which Packard Motor Company was famous. The Packard Motor Car Company was established in 1899 in Warren, Ohio, by brothers James and William Packard, who sought to create high-quality, reliable, and luxurious vehicles that could outperform their contemporaries. The company quickly gained a reputation for producing luxury cars with superior engineering, including features like the famous Twin 6V12 engine, which debuted in 1915. Throughout its history, Packard remained synonymous with premium automobiles, attracting wealthy clientele, including celebrities, and even royalty. Unfortunately, despite its reputation for excellence, the Great Depression took a toll on the sales of these luxury vehicles. Packard continued producing cars into the 1950s, but due to financial difficulties and changing market conditions, the company merged with Studebaker in 1954, and eventually the Packard brand name was phased out by 1959. Fact number 4. One of the standout features of the 903 8 Deluxe Convertible Sedan that was ahead of its time was the combination of the vacuum-assisted clutch and the adjustable ride control system, which represented top-of-the-line technology for luxury automobiles at the time. The vacuum-assisted clutch made driving smoother and more effortless, a particularly valuable innovation for such a large and powerful vehicle. By using vacuum pressure to reduce the effort required to engage the clutch, this feature allowed drivers to shift gears with minimal exertion, adding to the overall comfort of the drive. This level of ease was uncommon in many cars of the early 1930s, where gear shifting could often be cumbersome and quite physically demanding as well. Similarly, the adjustable ride control feature gave drivers the ability to fine-tune the suspension to adapt to different road conditions. This system allowed for greater flexibility in adjusting the car's handling, making it suitable for both smooth city roads and rougher country driving. The combination of these technologies elevated the Packard driving experience to one of superior comfort and luxury, ensuring that even long drives remained a pleasure. Fact number 5. This particular Packard used for the Addams Family films is more rare of a car than most people realize, featuring a unique body configuration designed by the once quite famous coach builder Raymond H. Dietrich specifically for this model. Packard was known for offering high-end vehicles with a range of body styles, often collaborating with renowned custom coach builders like Dietrich, who would craft exclusive bodies for Packard's luxury models. In this case, the combination of the Packard 903 chassis with the convertible sedan body style by Dietrich is what makes this car so rare. While Packard produced several 903 models, not many were paired with the specific body configurations seen on this famous Addams family example, as only half a dozen were built this way. At this point in time, it's believed to be the only known surviving example with this exact combination. This rarity is further enhanced by the car's open fenders and other stylistic details that set it apart from other vehicles of the era. It's also worth noting that many cars from the 1930s have either been lost to time or extensively modified, making original examples even harder to find today. The fact that this vehicle has retained its integrity and remains functional, with its original body and configuration intact, adds to its value as a collector's item and a piece of automotive history. Fact number 6. The Addams family Packard had a few slight alterations both for practical and appearance purposes, some for filming and one made prior, to enhance its visual impact. One of the most visually noticeable changes made to the car was the addition of fog lights to the front, which were installed by the private owner of the car prior to it being used in the films, although they were removed for filming for some reason. The stone guard that originally protected the radiator was removed, giving the car a bit more stripped-down appearance for the front end, which suited the eerie atmosphere of the Addams world. The production crew also added a bit of dirt and grime to the body to try to portray that the vehicle had been sitting outside often, despite its otherwise pristine condition. The Packard's overall structure and form, however, remained intact, allowing its natural elegance and classic beauty to shine through regardless. Fact number 7. During the production of the first Addams family film, the car suffered a bit of notable damage during a particular scene that required the placement of a tree stump on the car's roof. This scene was just intended to add to the eerie atmosphere of the Addams family's surroundings, but resulted in unintended damage to one of the top bows. The bows are an important structural component of the convertible roof frame. The top bow supports the fabric roof, and the weight of the tree stump caused it to crack under the pressure. Thankfully, the production team took full responsibility for the damage and ensured that the car was professionally repaired after filming was completed. Fact number 8. After its use in the first Addams family film, the same 1932 Packard made another Hollywood appearance in an episode of the television show Quantum Leap, specifically in the fourth season's 20th episode titled The Curse of Ptah Hotep, which aired in late 1991. The car was quite a bit more doctored up for its role in the episode to portray it being dirty and worn as if driven often in a desert environment. Additionally, a couple other subtle modifications were made for the episode as well, such as removing the stone guard again, but also removing the horns for this one as well. Fact number 9. Today, the famous Addams family 1932 Packard 903 8 Deluxe Convertible Sedan is still privately owned by a classic car enthusiast. The current owner acquired the car after its Hollywood appearances and has since kept it in well-maintained, excellent condition. This special Packard remains a prized possession in the owner's collection, and he has shared stories about the car's history, including its time on movie sets, as well as details about the modifications made during productions and subsequent repairs. The car is kept in pristine, drivable condition and is occasionally taken out for a cruise, expressing immense pride in owning such a significant piece of automotive and cinematic history. Fact number 10. Looking into scale models of the Addams family's 32 Packard, probably since the car wasn't a predominant focus within the films, there weren't any official scale models released. As for 1932 model year specific Packard 8 Deluxe Sedan diecast models, there doesn't seem to be much of any that I can find anyway. However, there are a number of similar sedan models out there. Probably some of the nicest example diecast models still available on the current retail market would be some of the 1/18th scale 1930 model releases from the brand name of Signature models that can be had for around the $70 mark. I will put a link in the description below to where you can get this model for those interested. As for plastic model kits of early 1930s Packard sedans, there doesn't appear to be any on the current retail market. However, there have been some released in the past that can be found often on eBay, such as this old 1/24th scale Packard Phaeton Speedster model kit from Monogram. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, I also have my own diecast car channel named Show and Tell Diecast that I display and detail my diecast models that I add videos to also. I will include a link to the diecast channel in the video description below for those interested. Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw here. You guys are all great. See you next time.